was the relationship our first parents, Adam and Eve, knew all too well. On countless days, they had enjoyed sweet time with the Lord, with the Father, up close and personal. They had run to him to tell him all that they had been seeing and doing in the garden. And he delighted in every detail. He knew Eve's favorite flower, and he knew Adam's favorite view of the garden. They were naked before him, but not just physically. They were naked before him emotionally, naked and not ashamed. He knew them, and they knew him. Until the one day when they heard the voice of God walking through the garden in the cool of the day, as Genesis 3 records. They didn't run to him that day. No, instead they hid. And we hear the heart of God breaking as he calls out, Adam, where are you? It's always fascinating to me to hear God ask a question. You know, the God of all wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, asking a question is clear that it's not because he needs to know the answer. He already does. He's asking it because we need to know the answer. I can remember having my 3 daughters at home. I homeschooled for like 7 years. And I can remember having them at home, and they'd be playing off in the house somewhere in another room. And usually that was chaos, right? 3 girls. There was loud shrills, and long as toys were clanking together, and as long as there was laughter and just a roar from the room, I knew everything was as it should be. But it was when things went quiet that was a bit problematic. You know that eerie quiet that's just a little too quiet? Yeah. So when that would happen, I would say, hey, girls, what you doing in there? And I didn't really need to ask them what they were doing there, because depending upon what part of the house they were in, I knew the particular brand of mischief that they likely were into. But I would ask the question so that they could assess where they were, to see if they were doing what they should be doing. Jesus says, God says to Adam, Adam, where are you? In essence saying, consider where you are. Consider where I put you. I made you to be up close and personal. I made you to be in intimate communion with me. You've done this thing and you've separated yourself from me. You've eaten from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and you have exchanged my presence for shameful hiding. Adam, where are you? In giving Adam and Eve the boundaries for flourishing in the garden, he told them that the day that they ate of this tree, that would be the day that they would surely die. And being a God who cannot lie, Adam and Eve's rebellion ushered death into the world that spread to all humanity, including you and me.